Hi everyone, welcome. This one's going to be a short and sweet one. This was asked in class a couple times and I thought let me just review it just in case you need to go back to it. So in this little video what we're going to do is we're going to take this existing floor that we created a couple videos ago, a couple classes ago, and we are going to copy it to the ceiling and make sure that it is named properly as a ceiling. This floor that we created, of course, is a grouped object. I started it out with the rectangle tool, starting from the origin point where this gentleman is, and then basically worked my way west, if you will. And I just have extra space, as you know, off to the side for no other reason than it just extends. And I made it into a group. Why? Because, again, kind of a number one rule of thumb working in SketchUp, the sooner you can group objects, the more you can keep them organized, less stickiness happens, and basically you can 3D model as fast as you can, which is great. Okay, so how do I create a copy of the floor? Well, of course, select the floor. Copying is an option through the Move tool, so turn the Move tool on. Unlike AutoCAD, we don't have to turn on and off object snaps. They're automatically part of working in SketchUp. So I am just going to select a point that's closest to me. Doesn't matter if it's at the top of the XY plane or it's below it, just as long as you remember it. And of course, remember the height. And just kind of, again, for a little review, our wall heights, column heights, I have a bunch of objects, of course, turned off, but our wall height here is 12 foot tall. So I'm not just going to copy the floor to the ceiling 12 feet, and I'm going to copy it 13 feet because I've made this floor 1 foot high. So literally, and mind you, now that I'm referencing it, in order for you, actually, you know what, let's take a look. So I'm going to select this point on the XY plane. And again, something that we know as we're moving in left, right, back, bottom, direction, you want to make sure that the dash line that you see is in color. It's not black. If it's in black, you're not along the x-axis, the y-axis, or the z-axis. The blue axis is basically the z-axis always. So as I am basically moving very gently up and down, I could see that I'm referencing that blue dash line. I'm moving in the direction that I want to make a copy, and because I'm moving, I want to make a copy, I want to select the control key. You just have to tap on it once, and immediately you'll see your floor get placed back where you originally created it. You'll still have this object that you are moving along the z-axis, and now I'm going to give my 13-foot dimension. And something that I probably didn't point out sooner, but in the lower right-hand corner, anytime you're typing a dimension or referencing a dimension with the tape measurement, in the lower right-hand corner, it gives you that amount or that number. If you need to double check for yourself. So I didn't point that out sooner. Anyway, once you, again, enter in the number, just hit enter. And literally you are looking at pretty much, hopefully, a perfect copy along the z-axis. It, of course, is still named floor. So, you know, one of the things you want to do to end it is obviously under your default tray entity info. Again, I'm a capital girl. I am going to type ceiling. And that's it, literally. I look at these floors and these ceilings, these are slabs, so literally in this building it's steel and glass, so it makes sense. Most of the time I keep both of them off, and I try to build ceilings and floors right away in the project so I don't forget about it later on, but I keep them off while I obviously build the interior elements like the millwork that we're reviewing and the drop ceilings, and I haven't gotten into furniture, but I know you guys have moved forward with that. So hopefully this little video helps. Again, if you need to look back on it as we move on, all good. Thank you, and I hope it was super helpful. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.